video, we're going to break down a simple shift that you can start to apply to make manifestation easy for you. And it's not going to be what you think it is, so stay tuned.
Hey lovelies, welcome back to Manifestation Sisters community. If you're new here, I'm Tia.
And I'm Leah.
And we're helping you master your mind to manifest your desires. Before we jump in, I want to let you know that myself and Leah are mindset manifestation coaches. Watching this video and you are resonating with everything that we're talking about and you're feeling called to work with a coach to go to that next level, you can find out more by clicking the link in the description box below. Let's jump in.
So when it comes to the simple shift, and I'll get into it in a second, I want to draw the attention on the fact that we are the creators of our reality and we are truly the open power. And so often that we're giving our power away to the 3D, or we're giving our power away to the people in our life. And we're not recognizing the fact that everyone is us pushed out and they are just reflecting us. Everything is reflecting us. They are mirroring back to us what we believe about ourselves. And it's that simple. You know, they're just showing us what we feel about ourselves when it comes to our self-concept, our ideas of ourselves, and you know, the perceptions we hold and how we think other people see us. Is all to do with us. It's all coming from the lens which we look at our life from. So the simple shift is giving ourselves permission to have what we want. And I know this on my own journey, and I know of clients that, you know, when we're so used to life being a certain way and we're used to that comfortability and we're in that comfort zone of the safety of, you know, it feels normal to not have what we want. It feels normal, you know, to think that the other shoe have to drop, or if I get what I want, something bad is going to happen. But it's really about starting to give yourself that permission, you know, and that grace to actually be like, do you know what? It's okay for me to have what I want. It's okay for me to want this specific person. It's okay for me to want money. It's okay for me to want these good things in my life. I'm okay to have it, but it's you starting to have that shift within.
And so often than not, when you're not giving yourself permission to have the life that you actually want, to have the life that has it all, you are constantly in the stories of I don't have. Your dominant focus and attention is all the aspects of your life that isn't going right, and all the aspects of your life where they're not working. What that looks like is thinking you can never have your desire, not giving yourself permission to actually go for it, and just being stuck in that comfort zone and them assumptions and that stories that keep you stuck in a reality that you essentially don't want. So often than not, we hear our clients come to us at that first point of contact and they're like, I just feel stuck. I'm doing all these things, I've bought so many courses, I've even got a coach, but nothing has actually shifted. And when you're at that point, there's a certain element of you that hasn't given yourself permission to go to that next level, hasn't given yourself the conscious application of being the version of you that has your desires, because you're too stuck, you're too focused on all the things that aren't going right, all the things that you don't have, and you're not being that version of you that is living in the end and experiencing your desires internally.
Yeah, because often safety isn't that which can be repeated. So if we're very safe in, you know, being comfortable in not having great relationships or having money and the things like that, like we have a set of programming that we're used to not having the thing. So it's like, well, I know I want the thing, but maybe me staying here, and sometimes there's, you know, you've got all the tools, you've got all the resources, you've watched all the videos, you've done all the things, but you're not applying the things, and you're not giving yourself permission to apply, because it's like, well, if I apply this, what if it doesn't work? But it's you having that conscious decision to say to yourself, I give myself permission to do these things. And when your mind pops up, when that ego mind pops up and wants to protect you and keep you safe and familiar, you can say to yourself, like, I remember when I was telling you these old stories and these old narratives, but that's not our truth anymore. This is the new truth. This is the new story. We can feel safe in this new story. We can feel safe to change. We can feel safe to have the things that we want. I give us permission. It's okay. You reinforce your power. You remind yourself that you are the open power and the creator of your reality, and you're powerful, and that you can do anything, and you get to have everything work out for you. And you get to have the things that you want. And this is the conscious decision you have to make with yourself throughout your days. You know, this is what the mental diet is. When these things crop up and you want to, you know, not do the things or play the new stories, or the thoughts come up and you just, you know, you dwell in them, you be in that victim state. But it's you making a conscious choice and a conscious effort to be like, no, I'm done with this. You know, I'm ready for something new. Like, I can have everything that I want. And I'm going to do the steps every single day to apply those things.
Exactly. And with that conscious application, with that conscious choice, you are deciding who you want to be each day. And that links to our previous video of having that conscious awareness of the thoughts, the narratives, the intentions that you're essentially shifting into. So you're not a byproduct of that victim state and them circumstances that are keeping you stuck being permanent in a reality where you don't want. And I see this so often as well. Like, I'll ask a client, so what is it you actually want with your SP? What is it you actually want in the love and relationships with money? Well, I don't want to be broke anymore, or I don't want a guy that just treats me like I'm a doormat. You're so perpetuating that safety of like what you've seen, what you've known, that you're not even conscious of the fact that that's your story, that's what you're living by. You're not even focused on the possibilities and the future and that which you do want to experience. And if you don't know you're doing that consciously, then I bet your bottom dollar you're going throughout your day in that safety, in them old narratives, in the story of that which you don't want to experience. So that shift comes from you being conscious and giving yourself permission to actually go to your next level, giving yourself permission to be that version of you that's happy, fulfilled, has that healthy, loving relationship, has gone to the next level in their finances, and is claiming that desire internally.
Yeah, because it's the claiming thing that you just said. It's really, really claiming it. It's being like, okay, I'm done with whatever's going on in the reality. I don't have to make 3D mean something about me anymore. It's just old, okay? And now I'm giving myself permission to have the things I want. So I'm doing this on a conscious basis. So when I notice things that come up for me and I don't feel good about it, I know it's not my truth. Okay, so then in those moments I can change my story. I just have to change it with whatever I say to myself. It can be my affirmations, or it can be whatever I say to myself in that moment on the spot. That's the new story. And as we do this, we start to train the mind into feeling safe to allow the things that we want into our life, because it becomes our new normal, because now we're directing our mind in a new way that's favourable. And this is what it is. It's a conscious practice, and this is what it means to be the creator of your reality. It's a lifestyle. It's, you know, a forever journey, or forever growing, and that's what it's about. It's this is how the life is. And sometimes it is as simple as, you know, what we said in the video. So where in your life can you start to give yourself permission, or where in your life when you notice that you're not applying the things that you want, or you're not doing the things that you want, ask yourself, why am I safe here? Why am I not giving myself permission to have this? Answer those questions for yourself and tell that new story, okay? So we hope that you enjoyed this video. If you want to work with myself or Tia one-on-one, you can do that. The links are in the description box down below. We also have our digital products and the links down below. And we really appreciate you all being here. We're so thankful for our community. So thank you for sharing, liking, commenting and subscribing. We love having you with us, and we'll see you in the next video.